Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. In the last episode, we officially began to explore Area 2 after those couple rooms that, we've only visited, but, we managed to get a little progress here. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and finish the rest of Area 2, because I know there's a boss at the end. I also do want to apologize for the lack of uploads for those other couple of days. It's been kind of a busy week, and I've had quite a bit of morning shifts, and so I was a little too tired to do any. But I do want to make it for lost time just by uploading from Monday through Friday, because I was supposed to do Monday and Friday last week though. But I'll just go ahead and just do more and then just upload more for this week here. So anyway, we're going to go inside here, and it's the music room. Oh, nice. Nice little instruments here. Or no, it's a conservatory. Well, I mean, still the music room. Let's see. We got the xylophone, drums, and the... Oh, God! Oh, wait a minute. No, that piano, it's not trying to kill us. Okay, well, all right, well, let's go. Sorry, I got a little scared from that other certain piano. This ragamuffin looks as if he couldn't play a note. Oh, this girl here playing a nice little... Or playing piano, even. I can't even hear the keys at all. So yeah, thank God that piano didn't even try to kill me, even though it's supposed to be another haunted mansion. It's supposed to be kind of a horror genre, but no, it's not trying to kill us. But if we interact with those instruments here, it's gonna start playing some tunes, and it's actually playing the main Mario theme. Nice. I mean, we're playing a Luigi game at the very least, so but that's give me a Mario game without the main Mario theme. All right, and up there she is right here. So this here is Melody Pianissima. My name is Melody. People call me the spectral beauty of the Ivory Keys. What a stirring performance. I haven't been so charmed by a piece for ages. You must have a delicate ear for music. Would you like to listen to my piano sonata? Alright, so what she's going to do here is that she's going to go play a little tune for us on her piano. And, oh, this sounds familiar. This is the athletic theme, athletic theme for Mario 3. God damn, I cannot speak today. I think she could play some other different tunes from other Mario games, though. So, yeah, you have to listen closely to what it is here, and so it's featured a famous game. It is, of course, Super Mario Bros. 3. Yep, because, like I said, it's the athletic theme. Exactly right, you got it. Very impressive. I guess I needn't hold back with you. Would you care to do battle with my lovely music sheets? Oh, wait, let me guess. You're just going to give us paper cards, aren't you? Alright, so, yeah, this is actually where, that triggers a boss. So if you actually get it right, then, that's when you actually start the boss. And so, yeah, same as before, just light her up as she, well, basically what she'll do is that she'll kind of get a little, dismayed at, having sucked up her music sheets. And so that's your chance to go and expose her heart and then suck her up. And so, that's all you have to do, so... so yeah, it's a nice little Easter egg that she does here to play some tunes and play some notes from other Mario games. So yeah, in this case we got the athletic theme from Mario 3. I don't know if she's gonna play the other notes or the other songs from the other games though, because I know it's always been like Mario 3. So maybe it's always the same one though. So. And yes, that was actually the girl that apparently Shivers, the butler, has a crush on. And like I said, she is 26 and Shivers is 72. So yeah, again, that's absolutely very creepy and very wrong and kind of gross, because again, he's definitely old enough to be her father or grandfather. Now, before we leave, just like always, we have another booty catch. So if I can actually just find her out here, I was trying to get to the that what was it, the cello? I think it's, well, I was gonna say either the no, actually it's supposed to be the bass or well, yeah, it's definitely the bass. Where it's supposed to be here. So we go to this. Yeah, that's it here. There's the camera here. It's Boomio. Yeah, so your name's Boomio. Fortunately, there's no Bouliette, so that one over here. Yeah, there's a Boomio. There's no Bouliette. 0 out of 10. Worst game. All right, so yeah, that was it. The conservatory, I gotta say, is pretty interesting though, because just being able to interact with the instruments and then it plays the main Mario theme. So that's actually kind of nice because of it. Alright, so now we got the key to the next room, and then that will lead us over to the dining room where we have another portrait ghost to suck up. So let's go right in there real quick. Oh yeah, and I think this might be an introduction to the those bomb ghosts. These guys are assholes. They will try to toss some bombs at you. You can just ignore them if you want to, though, but yeah, other than that, they're jerks. Alright, so this here is a dining room, and there's some kind of a weird entity that's, just kind of like a sort of thing that's making some noise here. Oh, God, whoa. God damn. Who's this fat fuck? It's trying to expose his heart, but, those chairs are in the way. This here is Mr. Lugs. Let me go ahead and try to see if I can, get his entry right here. There we go. No one can see me in this darkness. No one, no one, no one, no one. All right, so this here is well, there's kind of a gimmick to this here. God, there's a lot of banana peels. That's actually kind of dangerous. Yeah, kind of thought, you know, maybe Donkey Kong would have been in there, but nope. Just this guy here. So first I'm going to go ahead and suck with this tablecloth, and god damn, this guy clearly likes all the table manners, because, you know, there's so many of the, you know, so many of the leftovers here. And apparently, well, yeah, first you gotta light those candles with the fire element. And then, just by lighting up the whole room, then that's when it will start to appear. And that is supposed to be, I don't know, some kind of a scrambled eggs souffle or something? I don't know. Kind of looks like a scrambled egg souffle or whatever it is. So there's a little gimmick to this here. So after you light the whole room and then things exposed, if you try to suck up that souffle that he's apparently eating, then there's going to be more of the server ghost that'll try to come over and refill his plate. And so we have to do, you know, because you can't really access him to actually try to suck him up because of the server ghost being in the way. So you actually have to suck them up first, and then once they're gone, then he'll have nobody to actually serve as food. So the next thing you have to do is then suck up his souffle, and then he'll get pissed off, and then that's when the fight ensues. And he's kind of treated more of a mini boss though, because he actually has to dodge his attacks, and so he'll try to spit out these fireballs right at you. Because, you know, after you suck up his food, he gets really angry. So, yeah, you want to make sure to just dodge his fireballs that he spits out at you. And so, after he does that for a while, though, then he actually tires himself out, and then that'll be a chance to expose his heart, and then, yeah, just like that, then suck him up. You would think that for somebody as fat as him, then, you know, he actually tired himself out pretty easily, though. But no, he actually still bounces out those fireballs at you, and then before he tires himself out, it actually took a while for that. So, I don't know if it's, you know, if it's for vitality. And god damn it, I got hit by the poison mushroom. So yeah, that's a little demonstration of what it looks like if you get hit by the poison mushroom, because yeah, Luigi will shrink down, and then he'll sound like, you know, very high pitched and very chipmunk-like, you know, when he calls for Mario. So yeah, basically just repeat the whole process, and yeah, that's why I fucked up right then and there, just by getting hit by the poison mushroom. But after that, then just getting back in, and you know, somehow I can actually still fit in there despite his fat ass size. So yeah, and also that plate is supposed to look like some kind of a dollar sign somehow. I think that's what it is. Ooh, look at that! It's a diamond. Awesome. Got ourselves a little diamond there. No, it's definitely not that silver chaos emerald or anything. No, it's clearly a diamond. Which then again, though, I mean, it's not supposed to really be a chaos emerald. You know, even with all their colors, because emeralds are supposed to be green, and not like, you know, different colors. So I mean, you know. But, you know, that's kind of logic, you know, they would just make it with, you know, with Sonic and all that, though. And I guess I've kind of discussed that in my other Sonic Let's Plays. But yeah, let's go ahead and just get another Buddha catch. And also, by the way, folks, so apparently how Mr. Lugs died, apparently he ate himself to death. So I don't know if it's probably because he either overeating or maybe he died of a heart attack from his weight or something like that, though. Because, you know, because that could definitely be very dangerous if you're just outright morbidly obese, though. Because, you know, especially, you know, with unhealthy eating. Because, you know, especially since, you know, if you actually eat, like, you know, way more calories than what your body needs, then that's, and, you know, you don't get any exercise either, then that's what causes you gaining weight. So yeah, maybe just a heart attack, though. But I think it might be a reference to Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, where there's that one scene with the, I forgot his name, but that one fat guy in the restaurant where, you know, he was eating a lot and then he exploded, which I gotta say is definitely very gross and disgusting, you know, very squeaky. So yeah, but it actually does make me think of that scene in Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. And also there was a reference like that in the commercial for Yoshi's Island, where, you know, where the guy actually eats so much of it that he also explodes, which I guess is also a reference to the to that Monty Python movie. Which also is pretty disgusting, though. I mean, it is also definitely ambitious by the time of Yoshi's Island's release, though, because, you know, it is definitely, you know, another entry for Super Mario World, even with a different gameplay. But the commercial itself is also very disgusting, too, so. Alright, so here we are in the kitchen, and there's only one ghost to actually suck up, though. That's just, you know, inside the refrigerator. So, so yeah, there's that ice ghost, so, you know, just, kind of weaken him with the fire element, and then just suck him up like that there. And there is a new element for us. It's the water element. So now Luigi's a waterbender, just like Katara. Nice. All right, so yeah, now the water element. Then we can actually be able to you know, use water-based stuff here. So, you know, say for instance you see this fire in front of the door, so we can actually just douse it with the water itself. So yeah, when we approach, you know the drill. Yeah, vacuum them up. So yeah, just like with the fire element, if you just press and hold the L button, then you can actually shoot out the water with Luigi's poltergeist. So, and also, the water has purifying properties, so yeah, use it well. So yeah, don't get too caught up with your new squirt gun, Luigi. Okay, yeah, we definitely won't there, so. Alright, so yeah, once again, another Buddha catch. You know, somehow I'm hiding in the oven. Ooh, nice little, well, whatever that's supposed to be. Some kind of, skillet or inside the bottom or whatever that is here. Yeah, as soon as you answer, then yeah, you want to watch out for the pots and pans that'll be floating right at you here. And yeah, there's a fire right by the door, which I'm actually surprised that it's really spread all around. And I don't know how that fire started though, because you know clearly it wasn't right by the oven, or anything for that matter. But okay, yeah, now it's just right by the right in this county here. So it's Bulligan. Wonder how you know, maybe one of those holy gangsters that just you know probably died in those back alleys or something like that though. I don't know. All right, so that's another boo that we just caught there. So we're just about towards the end of the area too, though, because the boss is actually just up ahead though. Once we leave out from the kitchen. So yeah, I wonder what's inside that oven there. Or actually, no, it kind of looks like there's two ovens. So it's you know, kind of weird. There's just two ovens. All right, so let's go and douse a fire out here, and then we'll head out to the door. Don't knock at the door. Okay, I actually have to wait till the smoke clears out. And so now we're in the back porch, or no, the boneyard. I mean, I thought it was supposed to be a porch. Oh, it's a dog. Let's go and examine it. Let's see what weakness he has for us. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's helpful. All right. So before we actually go and do anything with the dog, by the way, that dog's name is Spooky. So you know, kind of a fitting name for a little ghost dog there. It's supposed to be a bulldog or something. So, so you see here that in the in that patch of soil, if you have the water element, if you actually just squirt some water that little bud there, you actually just water this plant here and then water the bud, and then it'll actually start to grow out to well to this little bud here. And so you actually just water this flower here, and I think it actually gives you some nice rewards. You know, some more money here, so you know, it's a little extra money. So probably not much of it though, but actually we do want to go ahead and just water this here. So that's what we're gonna do. Just head over to the boneyard. And then just water the plant here. Now, now Spooky here. Oh yeah, this is actually what happens here. So, you definitely want to watch out for him because you know, whenever you get close to him, then Spooky will wake up and then he'll try to bark, and then he'll try to chase after you with the either a flashlight or that poltergeist. And apparently he mistakes it for a toy, and then he'll grab onto it, and then you actually take damage from it. But he actually start trying to bite on the poltergeist, and you know, just not try to let go. But I guess because you know he thinks of it as a toy for some reason. Well, I mean, that's how usually dogs think of it as, but whenever, as he continues barking, then one of the, I guess one of the grumpy neighbors will actually come by. It's one of the, ghost skeletons. And so, after you suck up the ghost skeleton, then one of the bones will actually just, you know, will just, come right onto it and just, stick onto the ground. And then, Spooky will actually get distracted by the bone, because, you know, all dogs love bones. And so, while he's distracted, then, you know, that'll only lead to his weakness and his downfall. So, you just explode his heart and then just, suck up Spooky here. And yeah, that's about it. So, all right. So just by getting sucked into the doghouse, then it leads to the graveyard, and we have a bunch of these, more of these ghost skeletons that we have to suck up. So if you actually interact with some of the gravestones, you'll sometimes get the ghost skeletons. I guess you know, well, ghosts of a dead people. Well, I guess they're supposed to be like a regular ghosts or some lethal spirits of what the humans originally look like, though. But the skeletons are supposed to be, you know, what remains of the humans, you know, after their flesh is rotted away into the underground, and so they get reduced to skeletons. You know, after being dead, then yeah, that's actually what's supposed to happen. There's not supposed to be any like ghost skeletons or stuff like that. What kind of logic is that? And yeah, I know. I'm actually just, you know, bringing this whole thing up. This let's play. You know, what happens after you die? You know, what happens to your body after you die? Because you know, naturally, you know, your the flesh just rots away, and then you know, and then that's what it gets to reduce the skeleton. So yeah, I know. I'm actually bringing this up. I'm actually scaring you guys like that. I mean, it is true though, but I don't mean to scare you guys. I'm trying to make this all in good fun here. So, but you know, I'm only bringing this up because you know it's supposed to be some kind of a horror-based kind of genre with all the you know, ghosts and you know, dead people and all that. All right, so after you suck up all the ghost skeletons, then this this tombstone all the way in the back will actually start to light up. But that actually leads to a boss, though, as you can see with the bigger heart. So you want to make sure to interact with those graystones, and then we have this bigger heart here with a 50 HP. But we're already healed up here, so let's go and see what this greystone is here. Oh, whoa, what's going on? Whoa, God, oh, who are you? Oh, jeez. I think we've disturbed the dead too much, so. Oh boy, yep. I guess you know we're essentially grave robbing what it is here. I'm being a grave robber. Yeah, so I guess we kind of got punished just for grave robbing, and so now we have boss encounter. And, oh, jeez, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely what we get for grave robbing. So, anyway, so this is our second boss in the entire game. This here is Bogmire. And Bogmire, I don't really like very much so because he's annoying. So what we have to do here is that you have to, you see that he has these duplicate copies of the shadowy forms of Bogmire. So we have to do here, and I also kind of hesitated for a second here because I literally forgot what I was supposed to do. What we have to do is, you see that Bogmire will actually create shadowy copies of himself, and so what you have to do is that you have to, when you suck them up, and then they'll actually go into their spherical forms. And then once you do that, then you'll see the real Bogmire, that's, you know, the purple one, and so you have to let go of it, and then you have to engulf him in the shadows here, and then that's when you go ahead and he'll get stunned, and then that's where you go ahead and suck him up. And so the reason for how annoying it is here is that you know, because of the shadowy copies they create, they'll all try to come after you, and then they'll try to stop you from trying to suck up Bogmire or Bogmire himself. And you know, yeah, they'll still try to come after you, and then you'll take damage from them. So because of that, it is definitely an annoying boss because of it. So yeah, definitely repeat the whole process, and you know, he'll kind of just, you know, release himself from that. Especially when, you know, where there's a lot of them too. There's definitely some small ones and some big ones as well. If you actually go up to the big one, then you know, they actually well, I guess you just get a bigger chance here if you actually just suck at the small ones. But yeah, that's all there is. That's what the whole boss entails. So it's kind of short and quick boss though, but you know, still kind of annoying regardless. So anyway, so now that Bogmire's down, so we got this green key. Or I guess it's supposed to be something like, you know, spade key or something like that. And here's Professor yet again. Luigi, can you hear me? Good to hear you're still okay. I lost your signal when that lightning struck. That was some battle we had there. Why don't you come on back to the lab? What? You think the lightning damaged the Poltergeist 3000? Don't worry about it. Even if that lightning had cooked your goose, your Poltergeist 3000 wouldn't even have a scratch. Heh. Also, yeah, I never mentioned how he has some weird gibberish, like, you know, duck noises. They'll go like, and also the zuku zukus and yabu yabus. Alright, so Area 2 is now done over with. Now we just defeated the boss of Area 2, which is Bogmire. So let's go ahead and bring it over to the Ghost Portrificationizer, if I can try to say that right. I can't even pronounce it just right. And also, my pronunciation is a little off there, so my apologies for that. Alright, so let's just go and watch this whole cutscene again with, you know, with the whole process being done over with. And him doing the Naruto run yet again. Because, you know, he's all very giddy and very excited just seeing him all in portraits. So that's another area done and over with. And, you know, now we can move on to the next area. So, yeah, we're making some pretty good progress here. Now, a couple of the portraits I did here, I think, like with Mr. Lugs and Bogmire, a couple of them were silver portraits. All the others were at least the gold portraits. Yeah, I can see with Mr. Lugs I got in the silver portraits, so I guess my rigging wasn't really the best per se. But yeah, only two of them were just the silver portraits, and so the rest of it was just, you know, just gold portraits. Alright, so all that's done, so we'll see our results here for all the gold collected. So we got Mr. Lugs, we have the Floating Rolindas, we have Melody Pianissima, we have Shivers, we got Spooky, and then we have Bogmire. Alright, so let's start over with, and so that'll be at the end of this episode here. So next time on Let's Play Luigi's Mansion, we're going to go over to the next area, Area 3. And so with all that, I will see you guys in the next episode.